Alright, here's the Bellows update. We're almost framed up. I'm kind of cramped in a corner here for whatever reason. Nice big shop, but you know how it goes. Just working on finishing up the snout here. I'm doing this a little bit different than the ones I've seen. I've just kind of made this frame, and that's going to sit kind of like this. And then my hinge goes on here to hinge my top plate. This is an exercise we're going to call "Why is Daryl not a cabinet maker?" When I start doing woodwork, you just hide the things. Hey, but there you go. There's coming out there. And now just on the front here is going to make a steel plate. Lay a bead of silicone around and just screw a steel plate to here, and with my pipe welded to it that connects to that flex pipe there. Fancy. Just about ready to start the final cleanup stuff here and then put the covers on. But anyway, I thought I would just give you a quick look here before I start that, and also just kind of go over how this works, how these work. This is the center board here, so you can envision this thing staying stationary in operation, and this is the pump side. So what happens is it's hinged at the bottom there, and this just flaps back and forth like this. As it's opening, air comes in these valves, and when it's closing, these valves close, and the air is pushed through those valves on the center board, and the air gets pushed into this chamber, this top chamber here. And so the more strokes we make with that, this one opens until it's open as far as it'll open. As soon as there's any air in this top chamber, there's going to be air going to the forge. And so how much weight is hung on here, how heavy it is, how much weight is on it, determines how much air is being forced into the forge, whether this is being pumped or not. Anytime there's air in this top chamber, the air is going to the forge. And if it's completely full and you're pumping it faster than it's normally emptying, then you're kind of overdriving it and giving the forge more air. But my intention is to mount it upright on its nose, and I'll have a cable pulling this. So basically, it's going to be standing up. It's going to be in a V shape when it's open, and so how much air the forge is getting is dependent on how much weight I pull this with, not the weight of the machine itself. And by varying that weight, I can vary the amount of air I'm giving my fire. So that's kind of my plan. I've never seen one done that way, but it's just an idea I had that I'd like to try. So rather than just do a normal one, you know, that I know will work, I'm going to do it this way, and it might not work. So, you know, that's how it goes. Well, this has turned into a bit of a monstrosity. I'm ready now to put the covering on, which in my case is this old lumber tarp. I don't know if it'll work, but that's what I have, and we're going to try it. And so I thought I'd just take one more look inside before I start the covering, but this is how it's ending up. Kind of hard to tell where the wall stops, and the wall is the same stuff. But here's my valves. Can I see them? Just a piece of leather tacked over top. And we'll see how that works. Same thing here. And yeah, I've got one rib on the pump side, two ribs, because I'm opening it wider. Anyways, there she is. The skeleton is now going to get its skin, I hope. What I'm doing is stapling it on, but I'm also I'm just going to try this. I just bought this stuff, whatever this is. 2-in-1, seal and bond. And you know, you really do want to seal and bond. You know, many will fall in that trap of only sealing or only bonding, but you do want to seal and bond the skin to the ribs here. So that's what's next. This is upside down, but you can see how the valves work. As soon as there's air pressure, it just holds the leather against. The bellows are together, finished, ready to mount. And so I've just kind of set them down below where they're going. They're going to go up on the wall over here above the forge. Well, not directly above, but. So that's where I'm at. There have been some trials and even the odd tribulation here in the construction of these. I got a sore hand from all the stapling, but it all went together as expected. And so we'll see how it goes. So basically it's sitting about 90 degrees, well, not quite 90, but from where it's gonna be, standing kind of up on an angle on the wall this way. It's gonna stand on this pipe. And so my hope was to have it so that it could pivot down. Now initially I'm gonna have to get it up in place to weld all my brackets at the angles that they're going to be. But from there on, if I need to take it down to fix it or service it or replace it, my hope is that it'll pivot down on that pipe, and that'll save hoisting the entire thing all at once. The next part of this should be getting it up, and the final, then I have to concoct a lever system to actuate the thing, and my weight and pulleys that are going to close it. Yeah, there's a lot to go yet, actually. So, oh well, onward and upward.